Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the top 10 mods of the week. All of these mods are for all platforms. There's been less mods coming out, so I haven't been necessarily doing this every week, so I apologize about that. I've been doing it when it seems like there's enough mods. And some of the mods are not going to be as high rated as you're used to seeing in these videos just because there's less mods out there, and they're not going to have as many ratings as we are used to either. But regardless of that, these are the top 10 mods in terms of mods that came out this week for all platforms on the Mod Hub. So let's go ahead and dive into it. All right, for number one this week, we have the Lizard Cutter Bar F3100. This is by Pet featuring Vince Mann. This is 4.52 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 30 people having rated it. This is essentially just a cutter bar. It's a sickle bar cutter bar. It's $14,500 to buy, only requires 10 horsepower, has a working width of just over 3 meters. Available configurations it comes in, you can have a swath set up for it, or you can have it wide spreading, and you can also do a couple other different color changes and just kind of look changes to it if you'd like to. But yeah, it's a nice simple little mower. I put it in the swath form because, well, that's how I'd probably buy it if I was going to use it in game. So there it is in the swath form. That kind of auger you see there in the center of it is going to go away if you put it in wide spreading mode, but still really cool little mower mod. So there you guys go. That's the Lizard Cutter Bar F3100. And for number two, though it's small, this is the Herdsman Stick. It is very powerful. It is by Mr. Hector at 0.63 megabytes to download. It is for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 68 people having rated it. Now, this is essentially an animal trailer. So the concept it has is with this tool, I'll just read what he says in his description here. So need to move or sort animals between husbandries or on your yard quickly and easily without using an animal trailer. With this tool, you can sort of simulate, in quotes, moving of the cattle on tier own foots. There might be some translation issues. Large quantities to passers as they normally would be. And you can do it with style. It's a nice fancy stick designed with a wolf on top. My angle, I'm sure, is not doing it justice. But yes, it's only $100 to buy. You can use it, basically just take it up to an animal trigger and you could load animals into it and then move them. Now it does say it'll do cows, sheep, pigs, chickens, and horses. However, in the store, and again, I haven't tested it out or anything like that, but in the store it did say, or didn't have chickens listed. But the cool part is it does 200 at a time, so very cool. And you can strap it down. So if you wanted to load your 200 animals into the back of a pickup truck, or maybe 1,000 if you bought multiples of these, you could easily do that and transport that many animals around. That way. It's very similar, I think, to Yassa's mobile utilities mod with like the wood production, wood storage and stuff like that. But really cool mod. So there you guys go. That's the Herdsman Stick. All right, for number three this week, we have the Farmall 1206. This is by EY Modding, who does a lot of really cool kind of older school tractors and stuff, which is awesome to see another one come out. This is 14.9 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 180 people having downloaded it. This thing has a base price of $30,000 and a base power of 95 horsepower. You can bump that all the way up to 300 though if you'd like to. It drives at about 19 to 20 miles per hour, and you can do all sorts of different configurations on it, from wheel configurations. You can make it the front wheels just be kind of a oh gosh, I can't remember the term for it, where they're just kind of in the center and there's just one of them out there. I'm sure I'll come up with it later. You can adjust the canopy, add a cab to it, do it cabless, license plates, all that sort of stuff. That's really cool, and a lot of good customizations are available for it. So really good addition to any kind of small to medium farm that you have. But there you guys go. That's the Farmall 1206. All right, for number four, we have the Meridian 990 Field Trailer. This is by Smevy. It is 5.29 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 77 people having rated it. This is just, well, it's a fuel trailer. It will hold 3,700 liters or 990 gallons, depending on how you want to look at it. So that's where it gets its name, as you can probably imagine. So close to 1,000-gallon fuel tanker, pretty cool. You get 19,500 to buy. I think I said that. Can't remember if I did. You can do different decal colors on it, and you can change the main color of it. But otherwise, it's just a really well-detailed field trailer. So you guys go. Moving on to number five, we have the Sugar Beet Shredder. This is by Peasel. It's 1.62 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 38 people having rated it. This is, well, a sugar beet shredder. It's not 100, good lord. It's $11,000 to buy. Very small. You can adjust the color. There's 29 color options, actually. You can input up to 9,500 sugar beets, and then you can get up to, well, then the output capacity is 9,500 sugar beet cut. So basically what you do is you dump your sugar beets in the top, and you get your cut sugar beets out the bottom. So if you didn't want to have to buy the sugar beet cutter setup or anything like that, this is very perfect for that, to be able to cut your sugar beets. It does work like a production, and it is a placeable, so just be aware of that in terms of how it works. But there you guys go. That's the sugar beet cutter or the sugar beet shredder, excuse me, by Peasel. All right, for number 6, we have the Animal Care Station. This is by Andy Modding, 7.88 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.5 out of 5 stars, with 42 people having rated them. This thing is $4,000 to buy, daily upkeep of $5. It's just a simple decorative kind of object for your cows. And public service announcements. I had a couple of comments about this. People were complaining about how giants had female animals with horns on them. Well, in the real world, that is how it is. So just be aware of that. Just because an animal is female does not mean it will not have horns. Just be aware of that. That's just how it is. So there you go. But regardless of that, this is the Animal Care Station by Andy Modding. So make sure you guys go check it out. Moving on to number 7, we have the Farm Fence Pack, which is by Holtz FS, 9.04 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 5 out of 5 stars. You guys love this thing, with 46 people having rated it. I know it's not a ton of people that have rated it yet, but regardless of that, it's still doing very well for a fence pack. So yeah, and with good reason. It's very well detailed. It has a lot of really cool options on it for both gates and for fences. So pretty much whatever style of farm you're running, you'll be able to find a fence in this pack that I think works for you. And I'm only showing off a few of them that are out here in front of you. So again, there's a lot of different options in here, which is pretty cool. But there you guys go. That is the Farm Fence Pack by Holtz FS. For number 8 this week, we have the Lizard WS130DG. This is a trailer by Aggregati. It is 7.80 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 22 people having rated it. This thing is going to cost you $19,000 to buy. It has a capacity range between 7,900 liters and 18,300. The current configuration that it's in is 18,300, and the 7,900 liter capacity is basically the red top taken off it and just that gray base on there, which is pretty cool. It does have tension belts on it and choice of wheels if you'd like to adjust those as well. So there you guys go. This is the Lizard WS130DG by Aggregati. And for number 9, as we get close to wrapping up, this is the Workshop Workbench. This is by DJ Woods. It is 0.95 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 51 people having rated it. This is a really cool little workshop trigger. I mean, again, at the end of the day, in terms of function, that's all it is a workshop trigger, but it looks really cool. You're going to find this under Buildings, under Tools. It's $1,000 to buy, $10 a day maintenance. I'm excited to use this. This thing just looks great. And it has a light on it for at night, which is super cool. So well done on this. I think this is fantastic. But here you guys go. That's the Workshop Workbench by DJ Woods. All right, for number 10 and our final mod for the week, we have the BR Smallwood Shed Pack. This is by Jean FS. It is 23.17 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 32 people having rated it. This is a really cool, really well detailed shed pack. There's a lot of different options in it. I think the repair trigger looks really cool. I like that shed a lot. That's the one that's on the left of your screen right now. The price range is between $12,000 and $21,000 for the different sheds, but there are several different sheds and silos and drying silos and all sorts of stuff in this pack. So regardless of what you're doing on your farm or what style you have going on, I think you can probably find a good place for this. But yeah, really well done. But there you guys go. That is the BR Smallwood Shed Pack by Jean FS. And that is your top 10 mods of the week. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys so much for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.